We don't listen to the outside noise. We don't listen to the outside noise unless we can use the outside noise to our advantage. And the Commanders were dismissed heading into the season. Look, that's part of what they expect us to do. Although one of us, I don't know about you, but one of us picked the Commanders to get to the playoffs. One of us threw a dart, closed his eyes, threw a dart, and got lucky. Instead of putting the dart in his foot, it landed in the board. But, hey, a good coach uses whatever he can. And when you're trying to get things off the ground, if you can say nobody believes in you and you can give them concrete examples, you can give them that extra little kick that gets them to stay late, to study their playbook, to study the game film, to properly hydrate, to do everything, check every box from Monday to Saturday so on Sunday you're ready to go.
Listen, I've covered Dan Quinn for a long time as he was the head coach for the Atlanta Falcons, defensive coordinator for the Seattle Seahawks, and the guy has just been the same dude. And that's what I love about him, just the consistency in his personality, who he is as a person, the core, his heart, all that. But what I love about him during this playoff run is I love the fact that he's being aggressive. I love the aggressive approach, going forward on fourth downs, his players trusting him, and being, not being reckless with it, Mike. Being aggressive but not reckless. And that's something, just hearing him speak. And I haven't played the game in 16 years. And I was motivated here. I was pumped up. So when you go and you sit down in that locker room and in that meeting room and you listen to Dan Quinn talk to you, he pushes guys. He pushes buttons. And I could play for that guy. And he's a really good guy. And it's no surprise that he's having this level of success, Mike.
And let me give you an example of why it's different. Because it's easy to be aggressive and confident when everything's going well. They had that fourth down early in the game on Saturday night where they had Marcus Mariota come in motion from the left to under center. And I don't know,
Disaster.
I still don't know what he was going to do with the ball. I don't know if it was planned for him to pitch it to Jayden Daniels or he just got desperate and was looking to do something. It was horrible, but they moved right on. And it was like it never even happened. And that's how they deal with adversity. They just move on to the next thing. That would be in a normal game the moment where you say, "Oh, it's going to be a long night for the Commanders. The Lions are going to win by 30." So they know how to flush it quickly and move on, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think it starts with the quarterback, but the coach is part of it too.
Absolutely. I was just about to say that. Everything starts with the quarterback because when you have a quarterback that's mature enough to understand, okay, we messed up, we turned the ball over, something didn't go right, but we can kind of restart it, and you don't have to worry about your quarterback panicking. We've seen in these playoffs veteran quarterbacks that have struggled to handle the pressure of playoff football, turning the ball over. You look at Sam Darnold, you look at Lamar Jackson, you look at Justin Herbert. These guys are struggling with turnovers. I've never seen a rookie so composed where he's cool as a fan, no matter what happens in the game. And we've seen this guy over and over, Mike. I mean, look at this pass. I mean, he lays it perfectly. And that's to me, that's the difference between Jayden Daniels and every other quarterback. He's a rookie. When he makes a mistake, if he's uncomfortable, he doesn't panic. He doesn't turn the ball over. He's very accurate, and he can run. It's just been amazing what he's been able to do this year.
It really is. And, Chris made the point yesterday, and the more I think about it, the more I agree, which is hard for me to do because I'm inclined to disagree with everything he says. Jayden Daniels right now could be the best quarterback in the NFC. Right now. Who's better? Who's as good right now?
I'm saying an entire league. Not just right now in the NFC. I'm talking about an entire league. He's been better than Patrick Mahomes. And
but not Josh Allen. Not Josh Allen, right?
I'm not. They've both been unbelievable. You sit back and you put on film of Josh Allen and Jayden Daniels, they look like twins. Almost, just one is a little darker.
There was a time earlier this year when I thought Jayden Daniels could force his way into the MVP conversation, and it was going to be driven by the Commanders' ultimate record. If they did MVP voting at the end of the season, if they did it right now based on 18 regular season games and 2 weekends of playoffs, he'd be right up there. What he's done the past 2 weeks, incredible, and there's no reason to think it won't continue. Hostile environment this weekend. Yeah, they just came from Ford Field in Detroit. I don't care what's going on in Philly. It's not going to be worse than where they just won 45-31. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.